God, I'm not looking forward to this. December 29th, 9:43 a.m. District Court. Defendant's Lobby number 5. Oh, boy. Good morning, Max. Max? Milk. What? If I don't have a glass of milk before I go on stage, I just can't function, sweetie. Stage? Don't worry, there won't be a stage. All you have to do is sit down. I guess. Nick? Max is really nervous. That's understandable. Hey, my sweeties. What? You don't think I should fly, do you? Huh? You know, you've got to make a good first impression. When I enter the room, maybe I should fly in and warm up the crowd a little. No. We can't be having you flying around the courtroom. Just wouldn't be right. Imagine if you hit someone. Don't worry, Max. Just do what Nick says and everything will be okay. Oh, sweetie. What is it this time, Max? Why don't you try flying into the courtroom? I can see it now, the dashing young lawyer flying fabulously in from above. One glimpse of that, and everyone in the room will be on your side. Max, really? No one needs to fly today. Or puns. No puns today. Nick, what's with that look in your eyes? Oh God, Phoenix, no! I like the sound of that dashing young lawyer flying fabulously. Of course you do. Of course you do. 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 2. That's the middle of December. It'll be cold. Oh, what? Your Honor, get on with it? Hello? What? Hi? Was that supposed to happen? Oh, sorry, I just realized that the defendant's name is Billy Bob Johns. I felt like I missed something there. I'm going to have to rewatch that. What? Okay. Oh, sorry, I just realized the defendant's name is Billy Bob Johns. So... Well, isn't the defendant also known as Maximilian Galactica? Yes, Your Honor, he does often go by that name. You know, my grandchild is a huge fan of his. I think everyone here wouldn't mind if I called the defendant Maximilian Galactica. It sounds more... friendly. Huh. I wonder if that is to our advantage. Miss Von Karma, your opening statement, please. If you please. I hope you didn't bother thinking you'd win this one, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. Eh? That spirit channeling trial was a sham. I refuse to acknowledge its legitimacy. It did not count, you hear me? She must still be upset about what happened last time. Yeah, probably. You have no chance. Zero zilch nada. I'm not losing this case. Why? Why, you ask? Because it is not in the nature of Von Karma to lose at anything. Well, honestly, they've lost in every game so far. I guess being born with the Von Karma is the free pass to be arrogant and annoying. Watch and learn, Mr. Phoenix, right? I'll show you the textbook procedures for proving how absolutely guilty you are. Me? Guilty? What are you talking about? It will be my ultimate revenge. Her dad is gone, you know. The prosecution is finished. Let's hurry and wrap up this wasted time. You may call your first witness, Miss Von Karma. Detective I almost just called him Detective Jim. Detective Dick Gumshoe, not Jim. Get up there, now! Sorry to keep you from work, as I'm sure you'll need every penny you can earn, Detective. Already hurting him. Oh, that's a low blow. Don't mention it. It's been no trouble at all. I've been looking forward to this. Very well. I would like you to begin by shedding light on the events in question. At your service, sir. Alright, Detective, you may proceed with your testimony. Okay, let's see what sort of evidence you got, buddy. Details of the event. The night of the crime, snow was falling at 9:40 p.m., making it extremely cold out. All of the circus performers gathered in the big top to practice their routines. The practice session broke up around 10 p.m. Okay. The murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15, right after they had just ended it. Okay. The victim was found bent over a wooden box, dead as a doornail. The cause of death was blunt force trauma that snapped a vertebrae in his neck. Now, was it on purpose? I see. He was beaten to death. Here's an autopsy report for the victim. The court accepts this into the evidence. Okay, so we have autopsy report. A blunt object. Huh. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Well, first I want to read that autopsy report. Let's see the specifics. Okay, 10:15, blunt force trauma, back of the head. Okay, make sure I remember that. Oh man. I guess I'm just gonna press with everything. I didn't really see anything that was too out of place. Let me ask you about the snow. It was nearly a blizzard up until the time of the crime. Did it pile up? It wasn't such a big deal. Maybe about 1.5 inches was on the ground. The snow froze in place, and they stayed on the ground until the next day. Huh? The snow. Let me see. There's got to be more to this. Eh? What's the matter, Nick? I need to take a look at the court record. Mr. Gumshoe, what were the members of the circus doing on the night of the crime? I need to take a look at the court record, he said. Something about the snow. That was, if I remember correctly. Did I have anything on the snow? Crime photo. Yeah, there's the snow with no footprints. 1.5 inches. Yeah, looks about right. He mentioned something, though. Which one was, I don't know why he was saying he had to look at it. Maybe I'm just wrong. I didn't think anything was wrong in his statement. I'm looking through this. I'm not too sure, honestly. Maybe I'm just being dumb. Unless it's the crime photo, but I don't know. I'll hold on for now. I don't know exactly what he was trying to say. Phoenix was trying to hint at there. I'll just remember that he said something here. Let me just press on all the statements. When you say all of the circus performers, who do you mean? Everyone but the dancers and staff were there. Regina the animal tamer, Moe the clown, Ben the ventriloquist, and of course, the defendant Maximilian Galactica, and his victim, the ringmaster. Oh, I almost forgot. Regent the tiger was there as well. Out of curiosity, what about the circus monkey? When I was investigating yesterday, he happened to snatch my wristwatch. Detective, you are welcome to file a police report after these proceedings. Oh, poor Gumshoe. Lost his watch. Wait, how'd you even pay for a watch? Never mind. The practice session broke up around 10. After the practice was over, where did everyone head off to? Regina was playing with Regent, while Moe went back to his room tired from work. Ben the ventriloquist went to the front gate, absorbed in his own world. The ringmaster and Max went off to the ringmaster's room to talk privately. Talk privately, huh? That's awful suspicious. You wouldn't happen to know what they were talking about, would you? It seems they were negotiating Max's salary. Actually, Max was asking for Regina's hand in marriage. The murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15. I'd like you to be a bit more specific about the events at 10:15. Okay, not a problem, pal. We've got a witness that told us the whole thing went down. This is totally meaningless. Time to move on. Huh, alright. We'll just have to revisit that testimony later. Detective Gumshoe, would you mind telling us how the victim met his end? The victim was found bent over a wooden box, dead as a doornail. And a wooden box. So maybe it is that first statement that I'm at to find the connection. Maybe I'm just being really dumb and not seeing the connection to what was in the court record. That's right. The victim must have been carrying that wooden box when he was killed. Carrying the box, huh? It was rather strange, a wooden box, Your Honor. What do you mean? Well, it was much heavier than it looked. Not to mention it was locked. Locked, you say? Maybe that was the murder weapon, then. This may be my only chance, so I might as well ask him some questions. Huh. What do I want to ask about? So, we have the wooden box. We know about that. Well, yeah, I guess asking about the contents would be the same as asking about the lock. Yeah, I guess it would be important to know the contents. So, do you mind telling us what was inside of the box? Well, when we found the box, it was locked tighter than a Fort Knox. So we took the chance at the station and cracked it open. All that was inside was this little bottle. Bottle? What is that, Detective? Exactly what it looks like, Your Honor. It's a condiment bottle. What's inside the bottle? It's filled with pepper. Oh my god. The what is... Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Your eyebrows just distracting me, Gumshoe. Don't... Why? Why is pepper that... Why is pepper making your eyebrows do that? Pepper. Dear Lord. I should have known it was the pepper. Pepper? Why in the world was it in that locked in that big box? There's only one little bottle in that huge box? What if that has some sort of special meaning? Oh my god. It all makes sense now. They were trying to steal his pepper. Everybody wants a little bit of that pepper. The cause of death was blunt force trauma that snapped a vertebrae in his neck. Yep. According to the autopsy report, the murder weapon was a blunt object, correct? You've done your homework, pal. And you haven't found this murder weapon, have you? The police are searching for it as we speak. So maybe it was the box. My theory is that it is something the perpetrator ran off with. You would think so, especially since you didn't find it on the scene. No. I bet he made it disappear with magic. Ho ho ho. Well, I think we have a good feel for the details of the event now. I guess that's all we're gonna get out of Gumshoe in this case. You mean all we're gonna get out of him is that little bottle of pepper? Now that we have wrapped up with the detective, I'd like to call my next witness. Eh? I'm not even off the stand yet. Obviously, but that's due to you being slow and unable to take a hint. I don't know, but wrapped up has such a mean sound to it. I'm a sensitive guy. Thank you very much, Detective Gumshoe. You may step down. Miss Von Karma, call your next witness. I'd like to call Mr. Benjamin Woodman to the stand. Oh, God. She must be talking about Ben the ventriloquist. I wonder if Trilo will show up on the stand as well. I think Trilo's gonna be the main person on the stand. Yep. Please state your name and occupation for the record. My full name is Trilo Quest. I'm employed as an opera tenor. Excuse me. The witness called to the stand was one Mr. Benjamin Woodman, ventriloquist? Everyone must be cutting off your circulation. I said that with a singer. I said I was a singer. Maybe you don't believe me. Fine. I'll grace you with a song. Ahem. Me. The world of the law. Exciting and daring. Guilt or innocence. Decided by a judge dressed up like a woman. Well, what do you think? It had a good rhythm. It's just the lyrics. They leave something to be desired, so to speak. Trilo, you know better than to insult the judge. Shut up. Just look at your nose. You would think that you'd have the same sense to fix it. I'm so ugly I want to... It's so ugly I want to punch you in the face on the off chance swelling would help. You know that your nose is the reason you'll never be an A-list star. Celebrities must really enjoy saying everything that flashes into their minds. What's going on here? Order! Order! I demand to know who the witness is! Don't worry about me, sir. I'll let Trilo handle this. I'm not worried about you one bit. I'm worried about getting You won't get anywhere trying to figure out this witness. Now, let's proceed. What you witnessed. Oh, boy. Once practice was over, I left the tent with the stooge. I mean clown. Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went over to the plaza. That's when I saw Max heading over to the scene of the crime. He was only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer? Then the police showed up, and they took my magic boy away. I'll never see him again. You saw Maximilian Galactica heading towards the scene. You're sure of that? Without a doubt. He had on a silk hat, cloak, and the dumb white roses on his chest. How can you mistake someone that crazy, with that crazy getup, and his nose stuck up so high? That's enough. I think we all get the picture. Just one thing. You said you ditched the clown. That's right, dress boy. Well, since you weren't with them, couldn't that mean the clown committed the crime? Huh, he's got a point. What a shame. It's a really nice theory, but the clown can't be the criminal. Why's that? Here's the absolute proof. Oh, the hat. Yeah. Oh, a silk hat. This was found at the scene of the crime. It belongs to the defendant.